What is up, my tubers? We're back for some more drafting here on Arena. Got some more of this Tinkerer's Cube. Been absolutely crushing it with red-based aggro decks lately. I'm like 8 for 10 out of trophies, forcing red decks of some variety. So the aggro decks are definitely the real deal here. You can't really do any crazy over-the-top stuff, but we'll see where we go. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe. And as always, don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your magic card related needs. But yeah, I've been forcing a lot of aggro to really good success. Maybe we can try to do something a little bit more fun this time. Maybe we can try to do some more aggressive strategy. So this cube, you're supposed to be doing cool synergistic things. Really, it's just a low power, low removal cube. Does that mean you can't do fun things? No, you can still do fun things, but it is toned down to the maximum. I'm going to first pick the Elesh Norn here, Mother of Machines, the namesake of the coming set. Card's great. It's 4/7 for 5-mana Vigilance, so it's just a big creature, and it has a lot of good synergies with the ETB effects, not only turning off your opponents, but doubling up on yours. Oh, we could just Displacer Kitten, Elesh Norn? Why not? That seems like a great start. And it's not red, it's not aggro. I think this is what I'm going to do. Now, I will have to prioritize removal extremely highly, as again, there isn't much good removal in the format. There are a few good white wrath effects, though, that we could pick up, though, so those would be key choices if we can find them later on. Like Fight with Fire here. That's kind of tempting just to take because it's a good removal spell, though I think I'm going to go with the Relic of Legends following these two cards. Revel in Riches is a super fun card. Is it good? No. So first of all, whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, you make a treasure. Again, there's not much removal, so without having combat trades, generally that's not going to be the easiest thing to do. But as I was saying, white, we want to find like by invitation only. We want to find the Giant Wrath. We want to find like Dustodon, that type of thing. Let's take the Relic of Legends here for a little bit of early ramp and fixing. Wrath Capuchin. You may cast historic spells as though they had flash. Is that good enough? Probably not. We have a Pegasus Guardian here, which is another synergistic flicker effect. Exile target creature you control, then return it to the battlefield in its owner's control for 2 mana. I don't know, I kind of like taking Wrath here. I would imagine the Pegasus tends to wheel. Some blue-white flicker nonsense, perhaps. Another red removal spell here. Small burn, plus a soul transfer, some good black removal. Let's see. This is an interesting flicker target, but I'm not sure that's what we want to do. Kind of tempted just to take Sulfur Falls here. But I guess the Spider's a big blocker early on, and we can probably utilize the token a little bit better than other people. Some more red burn. Anax is good. Mechanic doesn't really do anything with flickering. Exotic Pets really doesn't do anything. You know, these packs are just really weak. I guess I'll just take the blue land here just in case. I mean, I guess an early play of Mechanic's not bad. It buys some time, but yeesh. Not a great start for us. Otawara looks very good. Yeah, we've seen a ton of red burn spells going around. Interesting. Maybe I should have been taking those a lot higher, because Mythos of Vadrok is really solid too. I guess we could go like more red-blue flicker, but I've already passed so much red that feels kind of awkward. Okay, Joyra? Joyra for the historic nonsense? No, Static Net here's got to be the choice. Static Net's pretty freaking amazing with Displacer Kitten. You can re-exile permanents, you gain more life, you get more Power Stones. Also good with Elesh Norn for double exile. Alright. Big score. Emry could be good with a little artifact theme. Witching Well's okay. Let's go for the big score here. Card draw and treasures. Yeah. I would not be surprised if we get completely smashed by some aggressive decks, though. I know I said earlier, the last couple videos, that this is not supposed to be the aggro deck, or aggro format, aggro Tinker's Cube, but again, it has been giving me really, really good success, even when it's forced. But this looks like a good start. We need to pick up some cheap ways to trigger the Displacer Kitten, though. Yeah, I mean, I guess the Radiant Scroll Wielder probably works a lot in this deck too, as we overloading here on 4 drops. That Flame Sweep was a really good pickup. It's not one of the big Wrath effects, but it should buy us some time for sure. And the Pegasus Flicker came back, excellent. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna do some like weird Jeskai Flicker nonsense with ETB effects, which means that Circuit Mender and Prophetic Titan are both premium pickups here. Silex is a removal spell. It's kind of a weird Wrath if we want to run that. I guess that's probably worth it, actually. It's a unique enough effect, and I expect to wheel these anyways, that we want to make sure we get this just so that we have ways to stabilize an early game pressure. Still probably going to be cutting the Thopter mechanic here. Okay, there's a Dusk to Dawn. Again, a kind of a weird Wrath effect. Destroy all creatures with power 3 or greater, though, I don't think is worth it. We have a Cloud Blazer here. Obviously a fantastic flicker target. Or a Rogren Triumph for perfect fixing. I think the Triumph is probably better. It sucks, but I feel like it's right. We'll find other flicker targets. Being able to cast your spells is a little bit more important here, I think. Fire Prophecy, there's one of the burn spells we're looking for, and we can wheel one of 3 different lands in this pack. Glacial Fortress, Temple, or Temple, so that's great. I said there wasn't much removal in this format, but we're getting a ton of red burn. Like, nobody's taking the red burn at all. We saw so much of it in pack 1, too. Red-white land, Consider's really, really good for Displacer Kitten. The cheap instants and sorceries, or rather non-creature spells, to trigger have to be worth it here. Good. How can I say no to an approach? Solar Blaze, another weird red-white Wrath type effect. Geyser would be good as well. Whirler Rogue, another really solid flicker target. I have to take approach here. Ornithopter versus Caravan. The Caravan feels a little bit safer. But I guess I'd rather have the 2-drop than the 3-drop. Nyambi. Enters the battlefield, you may return another target creature controls owner's hand. If you do, you gain life equal to mana value. Okay. That actually has some utility in our deck, I'm sure. Passing Guardian of New Benalia there, kind of nutty. Oh, yes! Okay, so we got past one of the best flicker targets in the format, and that's the Agent of Treachery. That is amazing. That's also double triggers off of Elish Norn. If we go Elish Norn into Agent, we get to steal 2 things. There's the Prophetic Titan on the wheel. So now we have all of the top end we need. We need to get the low interactive gameplay cards, although I am going to take the Cloud Blazer. And more fixing, which there should be one of those lands on the wheel, right? The Fortress or the 2 Temples. I guess I'm probably not even running the Pegasus. Okay, there's one of the Temples back, so good. Yeah, this deck looks fun. And you'll note that this is a lot different than a lot of the other, like, old cubes where I would play a lot of the Jeskai colors. This doesn't have really the big spells, right? No Magma Opuses, no Sublime Epiphanies. And I've said this a few different times now, but this is just a completely different type of format. Den of the Bugbear, though we might not play it. Yeah, this looks cute. Geyser versus Interference. Geyser for a little bit of interaction's fine. Oh, and we wheeled the caravan too. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So, where do we go from here? Mightstone, Weakstone's pretty freaking amazing with Displacer Kitten. What else? Yeah, Brainstorm could be a consideration. I guess I did mention I need to take the earlier gameplays, but we don't have much to synergize with the Brainstorm, right? Like, we don't have a way to shuffle our library, so what good is it really? If there was a small burn spell in this pack, I would probably just take that instead. Alright, we'll take the Mightstone, Weakstone. We can still get Urza, technically, too. Not that one, though. Should have been more specific. Unholy Heat looks great. Hopefully wield a Saheeli. That is a lot of green and black. I mean, this is a flicker effect. I don't see it being the card we want, though. We don't have artifacts or creatures with mana value 3 or less, really, or this exiles itself, right? Yeah. I guess we could just take a 2-1 for 2? I don't see Illuminator being something we want. But maybe. There's the Urza. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Well, can't pass up Urza and Mightstone, Weakstone together. We are losing an Electra Dominance, but so be it. This is quite the quote-unquote curve. 4 spells that cost less than 3 is not good, I'm pretty sure. Rip Apart, fantastic. Or a red-blue land, but I think the removal spell is a little bit better here. Obviously, Solemn Simulacrum would be insane too, but I don't think we have the luxury of taking that. Still have a few more packs we haven't seen yet, so hopefully we can get some more good early interaction, or just fixing if there's no interaction in the pack. And we get neither here. There is no good fixing and no good interaction for us. That's a problem. I might need to end up running that Thopter mechanic after all, just as something to do. Gives us a couple blockers early in the game. Pyromancer. How many ways do I have to draw an extra card? A few, right? Mightstone, Weakstone, Cloud Blazer, Big Score, Geyser, Prophecy, Consider? I mean, there's no other card we're taking here, so I guess. Gotta take the Hollowed Fountain over Axe. I don't know about this deck. It looks okay. Combat Courier is something early to do, I guess, as a blocker, perhaps. Saheeli on the wheel was great.
What an interesting creature.
And then a bunch of filler afterwards. Okay, so need to make a couple of cuts here. I think the first is going to be the Scroll Wielder. I don't think that's quite good enough in our deck. Although we have 9 total instants and sorceries. Well, maybe. And giving lifelink to something like Flame Sweep is actually kind of nuts. Maybe we keep that. What do I feel like cutting the Wrath could be okay? The fake Wrath. And cutting the Thran Spider, maybe? What's the Spider's ability do again? Look at top 4, you may reveal an artifact. How many artifacts are in our deck? 5 total? It's also a 2/4 reach for 3, so it's not like a bad blocker. Yeah, I'm okay cutting the Spider. Alright, little Jeskai flicker nonsense, or more like ETB nonsense. Seems fun. I don't think I'm going to run the Den of the Bugbear here. Let's see, 6, 7, 8 red sources. 4, 5, 6, 7 white. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blue. That looks about right. Okay. Looks fun. We might get rolled by some aggro decks, like I said, but if we can stabilize, we have some really powerful things that we can do. So just put us on the play and give us some cheap interaction. That is probably a keep. Jeez, the 4th mountain drawn off the top is not good, though. Turn to Shigeki. Okay. Alright, they're ramping. Sack a land, go get 2 more. I guess I'll probably just static net the Shigeki. Oh yeah, especially now since we drew Displacer Kitten. Ooh, man. Island next turn would be so good. Island for Kitten plus Consider and start flickering like Static Net or maybe our Cloud Blazer. Ooh, Escape to the Wilds. Luckily, they're going to lose a lot of that. Hello, where's our blue? An island would be so good. Now, I guess island, or rather, Kitten into Rip Apart might not be bad. Okay, they're going to cast Eldritch Evolution, sacking their 3, so they can go up to a 5. Oh, if they're just going to Rex Sage my Static Net, that's not the worst. And hopefully they just play their Simian Simulacrum now. Good, that's fine. Oh, there's another really, really good one. But let's go attack for 2 here. Then we're going to go Kitten plus Destroy Shigeki. Flicker our Cloud Blazer. Hey, found a blue source. Okay. So this is their window to kill my Kitten if they can. Ooh, Mirror March! That's a fun one. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, flip a coin until you lose a flip. So we might potentially be taking infinite damage here. Or what I can do is I could Agent of Treachery their Mirror March. That's just way too much fun. If I get to untap with the creatures I have on the battlefield, we are gonna like steal all of their permanents. Oh, they're gonna copy Rex Sage. Boo! They get to blow up their own Mirror March. That's funny. Well, if the Agent of Treachery lives, we can't lose. Same thing with Displacer Kitten, so. Okay. Oh, let's see. I mean, I can just steal basically all of their lands here, too. Ely. Yeah, this Agent of Treachery card, pretty good. Pretty good. Oh man, we even trigger the agent because we have more than 3 cards that don't belong to us. Oh my gosh, I've almost never seen that thing activate. Yeah, makes sense to kill that thing. Oh, it's a little bit too late here, I think. We still have the Displacer Kitten going off too, so... I guess let's float. Urza. Might as well meld for funsies. Exile. Exile. And then the funny thing is, with Urza and Displacer Kitten, if you flicker... if you flicker Urza and the... Or if you flicker the Urza Planeswalker, you get their components back. So I would get back Urza and the Mightstone Weakstone. I 100% didn't play optimally the last few turns. We were just going for fun. Obviously, that was all like intuition. Just steal, 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 cast this, do that, you know. We got to do the thing, so. Fantastic looking hand here for our next game. Ramp into ramp into ramp into ramp. It also draws cards. Probably worth keeping that thing. Just in case. Ah, might be on another Flicker style or ETB deck. Skrelv's Hive. Don't think that card is very good in this format, at least I've never seen it be particularly useful. Alright, let's draw some cards. Oh, yeah. And we can pay this. We have Elesh Norn plus Prof Titan in our hand. It's going to be pretty nice. Kitten. I guess we don't need to blow up the Tameshi yet. Not sure why I didn't just play out the Elesh Norn first. Okay, I will block the Might. Pass. The fun play or the winning play? I guess I'll go for Elesh Norn and see if they have anything, like a counter. That's fine. Let's just blow up their board, I guess. Alright, that's game over. Sorcery instant land in our graveyard. Those Mites don't block, so we get to hit them for 8, and then we go Displacer Kitten, trigger Flicker our Titan, which triggers twice, and we deal them an extra 8 damage. Good, good, good. Four to you, and 4 to you again. Alrighty, easy game. Yeah, just make the 10th best play every turn, but win very easily. No big deal. Isn't this how that, or isn't it how you're supposed to do it? Play terribly, win anyways with powerful cards. Another good hand. Turn 2 Ornithopter into some more ramp. Looks nice to me. Hello. There's the agent. Alright, we just want to draw lands for the next few turns. That's not a land. I'm going to main phase the Consider to try to find a land. Royal my Caravan. Okay. Another untapped land next turn, and we still get to go double 3 drops. We're gonna evoke the Muldrifter. You got it. Nice. Did find the land, so we go double 3s. Sets up our mana again. There's going to be a lot of merit just to agent steal a land next turn. Oh, they're going to get rid of my Ornithopter? Okay, interesting. Guess it makes more sense to go like this. Oh, I messed up. Shoot. I could have played Urza first because Urza taps for mana with Relic. Whoopsies. Small mistake there. It's fine. Gonna be able to cast our Consider here. Lead off on Consider with Lifelink. Definitely just keep lands. And let's blaze it up. And then we crew and smack for 5. Good. Very good indeed. Realm Cloak Giant Wrath. I am okay with this. Now Treachery on a land doesn't look as tempting. But I guess what I can do is Geyser back my Agent of Treachery later. As in next turn and then replay it again. Sarah Paragon with Kirin. Okay. Urza. To Kicked Geyser, draw a card, gain some life. Fair enough. Nyambi can bounce it, sure. So they deny me the card and the life. Guess I probably should have just bounced my own agent like I was saying, hey? No big deal though. Smack him for another 5. Then we're going to play the land, untap so I can cycle the Rogrin Triome. I don't know why I didn't just bounce my own Agent of Treachery. That was a weak play again from me. Okay. Ooh, Elishnorn with Static Net's pretty good. Though I don't think we actually need it right now. Yeah, I don't see a reason to fire off the net. We can wait. We might have lethal next turn. Hopefully they just play out Giant and like attack for 3 in the air. Playing Giant? No, they didn't attack. Wow, but that is a win. There it is. There it is. Double Agent Steal. Double Static Net Trigger. Your board is mine. Your board is nothing. Alright, well that was good. That's what we wanted to do. Elishnorn, Displacer Kitten, Agent of Treachery. Mwah, chef's kiss. Okay, 3-0. I'm a little bit surprised, but I guess we haven't fought against any like super aggro decks yet. This is good. That tells me people are still trying to do the stuff like I'm doing right now, and they're not latching onto the aggro decks yet, which I've been having great success with, so... This is a hand that wants to play play against a creature deck for sure. Look at this hand. You could probably top a land there. You want to see like mountain or plains in a creature. Nice, 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 nice. How about both? Mountain, plains, and Bitter Reunion. Okay. Just getting Saheeli online ASAP. And yeah. Sin Prodder, that's a juicy target for removal. Let's go with... I think I'm just gonna Prophecy and not pitch anything here. As awkward as that is. If we had hit an untapped land, we would have been able to go Caravan into 2-mana removal, but there are a lot of enchantments and artifacts to save the rip apart for. It's a little bit annoying. Okay, that's not bad. So we can static net the Sarah. If they want to, they can play the Sin Prodder and then use Bitter Reunion for haste and kill Saheeli, but I'm okay with that, I think. Nope, they're going to play the land off of the Sarah instead. Sniper, finish it off, sure. That's fine.
Learn from this.
So land, caravan, static net. What? Why did they sacrifice their Bitter Reunion? So they could, Rex Sage the static net, gotcha, okay. Alright. Hopefully they play their Sin Prodder, damn. Throes of Chaos, nice. Somehow we're getting outvalued by the damn Naya deck here. That's good. I'm gonna save the flame sweep, I think. No, I guess I will. Yeah, I think the Rip Apart's gonna be too good later on. God, Sarah Paragon is so good. I said this in yesterday's draft video or the day before, but cards like that that just give you so much value are hard to defeat. No, I will take the damage. Glad we saved the Rip Apart. We can kill the Combustible with that one. Okay. Need to find a Cloud Blazer or something. March the Urza, that's fine. Fight with fire. They were pretty close to kicking that, so I don't mind that either. That's pretty good too. Very good draw. We have what? Consider, Rip Apart, Flame Sweep, Big Score. Dollhouse? Uh-oh. Okay. So they can make a copy of, like, the Paragon or something. They're gonna make a copy of the Gear Hulk. I'll take the damage again. Was that 5 total? 3 for Simeon, 2 for Engineer. That's fine. Prophecy was a great hit. Okay. And this is lifelink as well. I mean, it's awkward to kill the sniper because they can recur it with Dollhouse now, but I think that's okay. And we need to keep the land in our hand for if the Radiant Scroll Wielder randomly hits the big score. Alright, there's the Paragon. It unlocks all the other cards. Oh boy. Opponent's definitely tinkering over there. They went for the Monument. That's fine. Simeon, pump up this Paragon, hit me for 4. Oh no, they're gonna pump up their other one. Okay, so I'll take 6. I will go to 3 again. Flame Sweep. Hit a Cloud Blazer. That's not bad. You want to Flame Sweep first. And then Blaze. Okay, not shabby. Actually not looking too shabby here. That kills our Caravan. That's not a big deal. We need to hit that damn Rip Apart so we can kill the stupid dollhouse. Weird game we got going on. Alright, they're gonna shoot down the Cloud Blazer. Hit me for 4. Okay, big score is fine. Alright, Scroll Wielder. Give me the goods. Ah, we hit the big score. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not what we want. Does Elishnorn save us? Go block, block, 3, 4. We'd be close to dead. Probably better to do this. Ooh, that Unholy Heat is real good. That's 6 damage. 6 life. That was a very nice hit. Okay, Cascade, Throes of Chaos. What did they hit? Nettle Cyst! That's huge in their deck. Okay. Getting back the Sin Prodder. That's a 7. So I guess I have to kill it right now. It's fine. They lost their token from that too. I don't know if that was a good play. I mean, I guess they get to attack with the Nettle-Cysted creature immediately, but... Dude, this Radiant Scroll Wielder has gained us a ton of life. Get the Unholy Heat again. Get the Mythos too. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. I can do it all. Wow, this is amazing. Back up to 19 life. So crazy. And now their ETBs don't trigger because Elishnorn's on the battlefield. Holy crap. What a wild game this has been. We've legitimately gained like 30 life from this scroll wielder giving our instants and sorceries lifelink. Alright, flyer's good. Hasty flyer at that. Now that's still a very fast clock. I mean... Ugh. They hit a Svella now off of the Throes of Chaos. Okay. Luris. It doesn't really matter. What is this game? Okay, we finally hit the rip apart. I mean, do I need to kill the Nettlecyst now? Or do I need to kill the dollhouse? Feels like the Nettlecyst. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 can't attack. An absolutely bonkers game this is. Oh, they can get the Nettlecyst back! Oh! So maybe I did need to hit the dollhouse. What is a crazy game? Alright, I mean, all it takes is one good, like... Oh, I guess Cloud Blazer's in our graveyard. Come on, one good hit. That's a good hit. That bounces their flyer and draws me a card and gains a little bit of life. Okay, that's a double trigger too. Guess we're gonna draw. I probably have to draw and kill the Luris, even though they can just return it back with Dollhouse. Oh boy. If we can survive this turn, I think it's going to be pretty hard to lose. This is the important part, though. Can I live one more turn? Remember, we have an Approach of the Second Sun somewhere in our deck, too. We hit a Dragon Rage Channeler. Okay, there's the Approach. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have Displacer Kitten and a Relic in my deck. So... if I agent the Dollhouse... what else? Well, I get both of these. I get to shoot something for 4 and draw a card. And I get to do that twice. Yeah, no, this makes sense. Because we guarantee that we hit both the cat and the relic. Kill the Dragon Rage Channeler. Cat. Relic. Play the cat. Wait, does this not work? Maybe this doesn't work. Oh, they can get back their I messed up. They can get back their Dragon Rage Channeler and just equip the Nettlesis to it. Can't they? Oh, I messed up. I lose. Dang it. Man, we got completely wrecked by the dollhouse, but that's of my own doing. Yeah, I threw this game. Assuming they see the play, I lose this game. Dang it. We should have won this, I think. There were a lot of things I could have done. If I just Agent of Treachery, I get to steal Dollhouse and the Flyer or something, but they're so wide. That feels like it was a winnable game. Good match though. Deck is tough to pilot, but I definitely had the ways to win that. So good beats. I don't mind losing to my own mistakes. GG's. Go to the next. All right, got some food in between that round. Definitely threw that one. Let's go into our next. Yeah, we'll give this a shot. Is it a good hand? No. Is it a keepable hand? Yeah, probably. Once Upon a Time. Nice. Love that card. Tireless Provisioner. Alright, we're probably going to be saving our Unholy Heat for that, would be my guess. Pyromancer on turn 3. Ooh, they're playing at least 3 colors then, it looks like. No Sacrifice of the Courier. Interesting. Oh man, we really, really badly need to hit a land next turn. Didn't we keep a 4-lander here? Would be pretty unfortunate not to find another. Static Net. That's okay. We'd rather them Static Net the Pyromancer than something more relevant later down the line. Well, it wasn't a land, but it is fixing, and it is kind of like a land. On it with the Mondrak now. Okay. So, good news for us is that, well, beyond just drawing a land anyways, Elishnorn is really freaking good. So anything that makes tokens usually is a trigger, which means Elishnorn is likely to be able to turn it off. It's too bad we couldn't get the Elishnorn online before they resolved their Static Net. Oh! Touché. Okay. That's really gross, actually. Now neither player is going to get triggers. That's really unfortunate, actually. The best card the opponent could have versus us is our card. So I might have to just play out the Mightstone Weakstone for no value and then try to meld with Urza. Wait, why are they copying Urza with that? This is really strange. Doesn't do much. Alright, we're just gonna run out the Might Stone, Weak Stone, and attempt to meld next turn. That way I can kill the Elishnorn. So we have to hope they don't have any removal here. Witness Protection. Now I need to find a way to get rid of an enchantment. Oh, this is pretty miserable for us. Is this really how we're gonna lose? Need to find like a Tolarian Geyser, I guess. Oh, it even turns off my Temple of Enlightenment scry. Wow. This is kind of embarrassing. We're not losing to the opponent's deck, we're losing to our deck. Yeah, okay. I mean, now I have to chump with Ornithopter, I guess. Sheesh. Oh, did they forget attack? They forgot to attack with their Elishnorn in there? Whatever. That is an artifact. Thank you. Okay. That's gonna turn on our Cloud Blazer again, which means we get to draw 4 and gain 4. Good. Even drew Relic of Legends, which is castable here. Pretty funny. So still dying to the Steel Seraph, but at least this is a lot more interesting. Urza. We're gonna need a good top deck. So I'm not dead here, but I'm frickin' close. Chump. Take 4, go to 14. Bare minimum, I can gain another 7 next turn. They only have 1 card left in their hands. Okay, what does that do? Target artifact you control is another target artifact or creature you control. Well, that doesn't matter, right?
Behold new wonders.
Sure, I don't care if they kill that. Back to 21. Say go. Oh, does that kill us? That copying Steel Seraph, I think, probably kills us, right? No. Wait, what? They give it... I have no idea what's going on here. I think if they had moved the Blade of Shared Souls, I would have died, but now we get an extra draw step. Maybe find something juicy. And that's not it, so we are going to die. Sheesh! Well, opponent gave us some chances there, but we didn't draw what we needed to. Now we're 3-2. We're on the ropes. Come on, deck. Don't do that to yourself. It all fell apart after I punted that first round away. How do we look here? This is a good enough keep for sure. Just need to find 1 land, and Fire Prophecy can help do that. If we didn't just immediately hit. Zerzoth. What does this do again? Whenever opponent draws the first card. Alright, that's fine. Next turn we can go Relic into Prophecy. Weird card this is. Oh, is it at random? Oh, it is at random, and they hit my one card I wanted? Well, now I don't care if they kill this. I mean, I have Cycle of Triome and whatnot, but that's really unfortunate. I guess I can go... Yeah, we're still doing fine here, but that was an awkward hit for sure. I mean, I guess I hit... Or they hit their own Urza to the graveyard. What is this manual tapping going on? Metamorph? They're gonna copy my Pyro? I have no idea what's going on in this game. Okay, they did copy the Pyro. We drew another land, so let's scry land first. Yeah, probably keep that. Main phase cycle, kill the Zerzoth. Say go. Opponent living that no-fixing life, just drawing their lands naturally. Love it. Divine Visitation! Ooh, that's also a super fun card. So if one or more tokens, creature tokens specifically, would be created under your control, that many 4/4 tokens are made instead. Well, now I think... I think we're just going to still... let's draw 2 cards. That seems better. Okay, Elesh Norn gonna be online soon. Let's hope they can't make too many tokens here, otherwise Visitation's gonna ruin us. Pass? Okay. Maybe they have a token production card at end of turn. Cemetery Protector. Ooh, but it doesn't trigger. Oh, it doesn't trigger. They needed to cast that in response to Elesh Norn. Whenever you play a land or cast a spell, if it shares a card type with the exiled card, they didn't get an exiled card because they waited. So we got kind of lucky there. And Traxos is their follow-up. Alright, so we're looking really good now. Oh, geez. Okay. So we have a land and an instant in the graveyard. I guess I'm gonna Cloud Blazer, draw 4 cards, gain 4 life to start. Okay, there's our Urza as well. So we can tap this for the relic. No, we can't do that. Wow, why did I shoot the... Oh, yes, we can. Tap, tap, relic. Now we can Mythos off of Eleshnorn after we attack with her for 4. Kill the Traxos, and might as well deal 1 to their Cemetery Protector so it can't attack. Okay. This is decent. Sorcery, land, instant in the graveyard. Need 1 more card type for Prophetic Titan to do both things, but this is still really good. Another Mondrak deck. Nice. That is not going to matter, though. Okay. Triggers. Let's start off by considering, because we might hit Delirium for Prof Titan. Did not. Shoot face. Can I kill them? I can put them to like 1 right now, it looks like. So tap Urza for mana. Tap this for mana. Meld. Okay, and they're off of it. Nice. No, wait, I didn't mean to click smiley face! Oh no, I've ruined my streak of frownies. I was on a streak of like 50 frowny faces after All Will Be One. Misclicked. Misclicked. Oh well. Alright, 4 and 2 on to game number 7. Nice looking hand here. Got our Ornithopter, got our Kitty Cat, got 2 removal spells, got all of our colors. You know, you don't often top a 7-drop, but when you're trying to live the dream, why not? Why frickin' not? I would guess that was a really bad play, but... Anchor Bloom. We're probably going to want to kill that one. Unfortunate, though, that means we don't have a... a 1 mana spell for our kitten. That's fine. Gonna go ahead and run out the cat. It's gonna take way too long to try to wait to get the Titan or the Agent of Treachery online first, and yeah, I think that makes the most sense. Really hoping we hit a untapped land here, because if we get to resolve Prophetic Titan next turn, I'm gonna feel really good. Not quite, but that's not bad, as it does grab back our Unholy Heat. Okay. Attacking with the 2/1, sure. I'll bite. What do you got? Is this Inscription of Abundance? That would be kind of annoying. It is, but they chose a weird line of pumping up their Outcast. Huh. That could have gone much worse for us. Consuming Blob, love this. Not gonna do much here, but very good card. We get to flicker our Prof Titan. I'm just gonna look for a land here. That'll do. So this can't attack or block until next turn, so we get attack with the kitten. Guardian Project. Oh, I want to Elish Norn, but the safer play is just to get the Agent of Treachery online right now. And steal their project. Alright, they're off of it. Yeah. Alright, 5 wins. I'm happy with that, because that gives us our gold back to enter. So remember, cubes are never good to play if you're trying to accumulate gems and whatnot, gems or gold, because you need to get 5 wins before you get your entry fee back. Now, as someone of my caliber, I always get that win amount. But yeah, be careful. On the play here, decent looking hand. Pyromancer and Scroll Wielder both pretty nice with the Fire Prophecy. Saheeli also pretty solid as well. And we are going to go a little bit slower since our opponent's on Forest Pass. Just going to play out the Saheeli and set up.
Then a challenge you'll get.
Duskwatch Recruiter. You're going to go Pyromancer Pass. No reason to kill that yet. And now with the Prophecy, if they play another creature that has power, or rather toughness 3 or less, we get to kill them both. Kind of like waiting again. No reason to kill it. Just play the Scroll Wielder, say go. So they're going to start drawing extra cards. That's fine. The old Scoot Swarm, huh? That doesn't count because the land is technically already on the battlefield. So we need to kill both of these now. I guess I could have put the trigger on the stack from the Scroll Wielder. That would have worked better. Oh, you know what I couldn't do? I can Saheeli, I can Saheeli copy our Ironcrag Pyromancer too for good value. Because we're gonna get Fire Prophecy back here. So even though opponent's drawing a lot of cards, we're still getting a lot of value ourselves. Damn, they're drawing a lot of cards. I don't want to cast Consider, because otherwise the Scroll Wielder will potentially hit that instead. So let's get our Fire Prophecy back. Let's turn this into a Pyromancer.
For you all.
Let's Prophecy away the Beast Whisperer. Getting rid of Approach. Triggering 2 Pyromancers. Let's kill the Jadar and the Recruiter. For 2. Ooh, and now we potentially have the cat combo as well. In fact, yeah, I don't think I'm going to cast Consider, because if we draw a land, we just slam Agent of Treachery here. Nice, they killed the Pyro, we don't care about that. Damn, that project is going off. I mean, this is cube, so you're not going to have duplicates of creatures. Okay. Well, that's insane too, isn't it? I'm gonna hold up the Consider to protect our kitten. – Oh, they have Primeval Bounty too. Love it. Whenever you cast a creature, make a 3/3. Whenever you cast a non-creature, put 3/1/1 counters on a creature. Whenever you play a land, gain 3 life. So these both of our decks right now are kind of just doing their thing. But I'm about to end their day, I think, I hope. Okay. Maybe they just want some life gain here, or are they going to cast a non-creature spell to flicker? Malakir Rebirth. Ooh, alright. So that's fine. We're going to let that resolve. And see if they target our kitten when it comes back around. Okay. Keep the lands. I mean, Elish Norn just stops all of their ETBs. I guess I should have played Elish Norn or something. Yeah, this turn's gonna be crazy for us. Attack for 2 in the air. Elish Norn. Play the Consider, trigger the Kitten, flicker the Cloud Blazer. Draw 4, gain 4 again. Good game, they say. Play out for double scries. Yeah, Elish Norn just completely shuts off their deck, it looks like. Yeah. 20 life scoop. Alright. Feels good, man. Feels good. Is that 6-2 now? Final boss. Let's go. I've been on a hot streak with this cube format. Either forcing aggro or now here with some sweet little flicker deck. Is this hand keepable? It is. It needs to find a blue source, but we can cast all of our non-geyser cards, and 2 of them are removal spells, so definitely a keep here for me. I don't know if I kill a turn 1 Elvish Reclaimer. Yeah, let's see if they play something more worthwhile to kill. Okay, well, since I can't kill that, I will kill the Reclaimer now. Good, blue source. It's probably worth keeping, because the Static Net gives us the Power Stone, which we can cast the Might Stone off of, even if we don't draw another land. I'm going to play Saheeli here, because they can only hit her for 4 damage. And then Mythos cleans up both of those creatures and makes a 1/1, so I think this is good. It's fine. Alright, let's go for it. Now what they can do here is kill the servo token in response, because the servo gets made before the Mythos resolves. But since they didn't play anything, we should be okay. I mean, I guess they could have a Night Pack Ambusher, but then if they kill the token, they won't be able to play that out. Okay, so they don't, clearly. Good, and now we are very far ahead, it feels like. Domri we can static net, but they do get to look at a couple creatures potentially. Oh, they did have a Night Pack Ambusher. Okay, that's funny. Yeah, let's static net that thing and get a token.
We will rise again.
So I guess they just pass here and Go for the ambusher. Sure. White stone, weak stone. Draw 2 cards. Land, pass. Bushwhack for a land. I'm fine with that. Mythos, copy their ambusher. Okay. It's pretty spicy, but we have basically the perfect sequence, kind of, right? We get to go Pyromancer, bounce the token, trigger, trigger. Still feeling pretty good. Need to find one of our big value cards, but for now it looks like we've been able to stabilize pretty well. Finale for 4. Nayeth. Okay, that's fine. Whenever one or more creatures you control fight or become blocked, draw a card. So I'm going to give them 1 card here, I guess, in order to keep our Saheeli. Alright, Caravan's decent, triggers Saheeli. Rip apart. Triggers Saheeli. Pass. Sadly, it's crew 3 for Caravan, so... I mean, what I could do is just double block here, and I think I'm going to, and then flame sweep after. It's fine. Get rid of that ambusher. Cycle, draw a card, deal 3 to them, hope to find something. We're just spinning our wheels a lot. Like, Saheeli has given us infinite value of tokens, but man, we don't actually have anything powerful going on. Like, this is just... yeah, I'm just waiting for them to wreck us with something. And there indeed they go, Cityscape Leveler. Where are my good cards? Oh my gosh. This is really bad.
You're gonna hurt when this is through.
8/7 haste vigilance. Whenever a creature you control becomes the target of a spell, Gargos fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. Okay. Killing my Caravan, that doesn't matter. Well, we've probably got 1 turn to find something, because we ran out of action and they're on all gas. Come on, deck. Oh, that's actually kind of sad. Man. We had so many good draws, we just couldn't find anything. We tread water for so long with Saheeli making tokens, but... I guess good beats. GG's. Well, that was fun. Fun little deck there. I did definitely make a ton of mistakes and threw at least one of the games, so that's on me, but... cool stuff. At least it's different from the aggro decks. Again, this is the Tinker's Cube with higher synergy-based things, but not anything over-the-top powerful. So while you can combine, like, Displacer Kitten, Agent of Treachery's Nuts, for example, there's no, like, individual card that's gonna be super game warping. But anyways, thanks for watching. Mom is right around the corner. We'll see you back tomorrow. Bye-bye.